Hello, so glad to have you here. I would like to share 10 tips on how to thrive during difficult times. Most of it based on a little ebook I wrote during the pandemic. I hope you find it useful. Feel free to get the book from my website for keepsake. This will be a series of short videos. There are some things that are worth remembering. You have to accept that work is required in our lives. We need to put in the work and be committed to making lasting changes. 1. You can do it. Now believe it. It isn't the things we did that we most regret, it's the things we didn't do. Let us start off by talking about limiting beliefs. What are they? They are the negative beliefs or thoughts we uphold and end up holding us back. We find ourselves then holding so tightly, but they don't serve us at all, they mostly do damage rather than good. Most of us get so consumed with negative beliefs that become unconscious blockages, hence referred to as limiting beliefs. Unfortunately, for a lot of us, we inherited some of our beliefs, especially from our parents, friends and relatives. Nature versus nature, remember? Reflect for a minute. Have you ever thought of how much we have survived, not just since the pandemic, but since childhood? Life has thrown at us all sorts of things. Sickness, family loss, job redundancy, childhood trauma. The list goes on and on. You can transform this by taking the power back. The power lies in believing in ourselves that we can do all things we desire and focus on. Take time and check what are some of the things your belief in, the superstitions, are they helping? Are they holding you back? Write them down. Now, how can you make them serve you? Change underlying issues we have in our lives. I love Dr. Joe Dispenza a lot, and he taught something I would like to share that I have shared in my book as well. Grab the book, it is such a short read, you will enjoy it. So for Dr. Joe Dispenza's basic tools that could change your life. We will talk about mindfulness a lot, and that is one of the best ways to change underlying issues we have in our lives. I love Dr. Joe Dispenza a lot, and he taught something I would like to share that I have shared in my book as well. Grab the book, it is such a short read, you will enjoy it. Here are Dr. Joe Dispenza's basic tools that could change your life. Number 1. Invest in yourself. He says when you invest in yourself, you therefore invest in your future. Number 2. Take some time out of your busy life and disconnect. Here you need to disconnect from your world, turning your gadgets off, sitting your body down for a few minutes and closing your eyes. Then take some breathe to center yourself. Centering your intention into present moment gives you the energy, you have more energy to create your future. This is where creativity lies. So now you have to ask yourself whether you want to be defined by the envisions of the future instead the memory of the past. What do you want in my life? More on that in the book. There are 5 basics tools. I also have a separate video on it. Choose courage over fear. The spirit of fear is not innate but acquired, meaning we can unlearn our fears. The only thing they are good at is holding us back. The fears we have are out of not trusting that our plan will work out, albeit eventually. Try, fail, try again, but this time with experience on your side. Even though fear is part and parcel of being human, how we manage it is what matters. Fear is inevitable, you only need to take back your power. We tend to put so much energy on things that don't matter, and hence we give the problem more power over us than need be. I come from a family of 5 children that had very little. I saw my mum working so hard, even having to do 72 hours straight shift. I am as surprised as you are to date. Believe me, she did. Then she lost it all. I mean, she lost the little she had, her lifeline, her security, her livelihood. Times were hard. It is not something you easily shake off. It's impactful and can leave a scare on the best of us. For me, I learnt a lesson, and that was to grind harder and smarter. Why tell you this? When one comes from a poor family, some words get thrown around a lot. Those words stick. Did you ever have to save a food for tomorrow, so you just had to eat a little today? Sad when you are a child and don't get how bad the situation is. I remember a time when we had to eat raw pawpaw straight from the tree, hardly ripe. That sticks. Impactful in terms of beliefs. Anyway, now that we have covered fear and limiting beliefs, things became clearer. Solutions will come to you effortless. Next, we will look into knowing your values, purpose and vision. See you in the next video. Bye for now.